Coach, they love their crab cakes and they love their football. That's what Maryland does. And we are at M&T Bank Stadium down near the Inner Harbor of Baltimore. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. It's the marquee game of opening weekend, and off we go on a Sunday night on EA Sports. And that one carries out of the side of the end zone here, so it's a touchback and bring it out to the 25.
Let's go. 60 Pittsburgh. Recon 132 fighter.
Check your hot read.
Snap. They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Let's go, boys.
That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
They'll run on first down. Dobbins. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
10-2 soft.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Check 49, check 49. General West. Hey, Delta.
57's the mic. Watch 57.
Gone.
Watch the run. Check 3.
Let's go.
Off play action. Horton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Let's go now. 15 Lonnie.
Watch the boot. Watch the boot. He's
Look, squeeze. Hit it.
To throw on third down. Horton. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
Down. 18 Gator.
tackle.
At the 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsay. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defense. Line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
Here we go.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, me and you on game. On game. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Now it's Lindsey. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
Come on, baby. Come on, let's go.
Leo!
Rush in.
Off the play fake. Horton. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Set. 60 yards. Look at me. Go. Get ready.
The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Okay, ready?
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Not here. Check 4. Safe.
Now Joe Mixon. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Ready.
Check. 59. Here we go. Check.
Get it.
On 3rd down, Mixon. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
22 jet bomber.
Jim. Hey, check 24.
Hey, Zoo.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. John Ross, 63 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point up and good by Bullock, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This will be taken very short. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
Check 9, check 9. 25, check 25, check 25.
Shift, watch the shift.
On second down, a run with Lindsey. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Ready?
Mike 57, Mike 57.
Here we go.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right, 3 down. Hey, check. 3 down.
Let's go.
Third down. Dobbins. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Sam Cook now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Fielded just inside the 30. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over.
Got it.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start. And he's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon, 57 yards. And the Bengals strike quickly here for 6 points. Bullock good on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This will be taken short.
I know the special teams coach will not permit himself a smile here, but inside he's glowing. This is what he practices for. This is what he schemes. This is what he watches tape to put himself and his team in a position to score points. An absolute dream return.
Coming to you.
They'll try and start this drive in the air, and that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Let's go.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh.
You gonna get this, boy?
Buzz.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
That's 6, baby.
A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And it's now 21-0. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Ready. 90 Wolf.
I'm coming, baby. Woo!
Check. Rock it.
Crunch.
Check 50.
Joker.
Greystone travel.
Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Whip. Watch the whip.
A run with Lindsey out of the gun. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Kill.
X3. 218 chopper. Ready.
On 1st and 10. Horton. This one complete to the running back, Lindsey. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 42 yards as they are now on the board here in the first half. The fly route works for the TD grab.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go now.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now you're coming back out. Now they've established this run game. The play-action pass could very well be open.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Bengals.
On the double.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. We'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Mike the 59.
Hard.
Watch twist.
Shoot.
Nixon will try the right side. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Now 3rd down.
70. Indians.
Watch one. Tight dog.
Blue draw Corkers. They go.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. This pass complete to Higgins. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Back to throw. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was and all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Give me the ball.
In for the score. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Bullock good on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Ready, set.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this ride?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Team 6.
Looking to throw on second down. Horton. He's going to wind up and air it out. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
On the deep ball. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Here we go.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10.
Gone. Look, squeeze.
Check 30.
Hey, Haywood. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Horton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The quarterback taken down and sacked.
Here's Sam Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So we've reached halftime here in our initial Sunday night telecast of the new season. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Come on, set.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
First down.
Let's go.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Mixon. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go. 50, plant.
Let's go one more.
Look at me. Go. Lead grip.
On second down, here's Mixon.
Let's go.
And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens 32.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up fourth. Now it's first.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals, they widen their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. This will be taken very short.
Let's go, folks.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
Down.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On the ready.
57's Mike.
I want that. Give me that ball, defense.
Rock it.
Give me that ball, defense. Watch the shit.
Hey, exit.
Hey, watch the shit.
Five.
From the gun on third down, Horton. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
Open man is Ross, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 36 yards on the play.
So we got man. Alert 3.
Nixon trying to punch it in. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Now Bullock to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Bengals 42, Ravens 7. Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And he almost flirted with disaster there, but it does get into the end zone before going out, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is Just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. So that'll back them up 5.
Set. 60 yards.
57's the mic. Hey, let's get this. You go tight. You got tight. Let's go.
Another run by Lindsey. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
That's it, baby.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Hey, lock it.
Out.
Get it.
On 3rd down, Horton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. Here's Sam Cook now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Taken at the 37. And now he spins free. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position.
Ready to break.
59. Mike's 59. I got you.
Deep grip.
Mixon with a first down carry. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
That's it, baby.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Come on,
the last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
You're out.
Check three.
Now.
Again, it's Mixon. Able to spin free. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Let's go.
It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
Let's go. 8, read.
Mike is 59. Mike the 59.
Hey.
Shoot.
On first down, he'll drop the throw. He completes it to Boyd. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run,
here we go.
big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Look pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride.
Get ready.
He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Another try for Mixon. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon with now 3 week one touchdowns as his guys continue to pour it on. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
Little work still to do, though.
Let's go now.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Here's Lindsey. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. To rely more on the passing attack?
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
Hey, Sam on!
To throw on 2nd down. Horton. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 41-yard line.
55 to mine. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, check 25.
On 1st down. Lindsey. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Watch twist. Watch the twist.
Ready.
They'll go again with Lindsey. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
Matchbox lights.
2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, here's Lindsey. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Get it.
On 4th down, Horton. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. They'll run on 1st down. Richard. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. It's a pickup of 3, and we have now arrived at the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Now.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Horton. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
To throw on 3rd down. Horton. And that is incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzling me a little bit.
Now it's Nixon running right. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a third and about 5.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on the defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. He'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Airing one out for Boyd. This is caught inside the 15. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Let's go now. 50, plant.
59.
All day, baby, all day.
Switch.
Watch the safety creep.
Ready.
Now a give, right side. Nixon. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
He'll look to throw and give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This will be taken short.
All day, baby, let's go. Let's go.
At their own 15-yard line.
Here we go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense is struggling. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take it in next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams...
And he fires one that's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Got it.
Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9". You don't want none of that.
Deep rip.
On first down, Nixon. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason, and now I'm listening to you. So for the Bengals, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they'll have another road date next week with the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants.